Here's what happened at this past Tuesday's Valencia test, in case you missed it. Toprak Razgatlioglu was the biggest storyline by far, making his long-awaited and highly speculated upon debut in the MotoGP paddock atop the new Yamaha V4, returning to the manufacturer that he won the 2021 World Superbike Championship with. While his placement on the timing sheet wasn't anything to write home about, a modest 18th, he was still the second fastest Yamaha rider behind none other than Fabio Quartararo, in only his second session on a Grand Prix motorcycle following his private shakedown last week at Aragon. What most people thought would be Toprak's biggest hiccup, adapting his hyper-aggressive late-braking style to the twitchy Michelins, has yet to manifest, with the team highlighting Toprak's ability to adapt to the needs of the bike, and the maturity to know when to push it or not. That maturity comes from experience. The 29-year-old rookie is already a 3-time world champion in World Superbike. And while some will say his window to make the jump to MotoGP has come and gone, myself and those within the Pramac garage feel it's that experience that will help him the most when taking on his toughest challenge yet, a full season on a MotoGP grid. For a more in-depth breakdown on Toprak's debut in MotoGP and his journey there, drop me a follow to catch my video coming out soon covering it all. His former World Superbike Championship foe Nicolo Bulega finished an impressive 8th on the timing sheets, outpacing Pecco in 10th, who, in spite of his crash late in the session, reported having much better feeling compared to the last races. A welcome sign to the devoted Ducatisti. That was awful. The Aprilias looked in top form during the test, continuing their end-of-season theme, with Raul Fernandez of Trackhouse Aprilia impressively topping the timing sheets for the day, and Marco Bezzecchi nipping right at his heels. Both factory Aprilias were donning some new aero work, with Jorge Martin stating he couldn't tell much difference between the previous setup. He did, however, state that the new chassis, which is the same one that Marco Bezzecchi has been running recently, had him feeling super good and was worth keeping for next year. So certainly some more steps in the right direction for the Noali factory. Toprak wasn't the only one making his maiden appearance on a MotoGP bike, with Brazilian Moto2 world champion Diogo Moreira getting his first crack at the LCR Honda, and Celestino Vietti getting a shot at the VR46, calling it the best day of his life. Hard not to root for a guy like that. Both rounding out the bottom of the grid respectively. Both Gresini Ducatis looked as strong as ever, with Alex Marquez ending up 3rd on the timing sheets, narrowly edging out his teammate Fermin Aldeguer by just over a 1/10 of a second in 4th. And were it not for some elbow down heroics akin to his idol and mentor Marc Marquez, Fermin may have been the fastest rider of the day. Watch out for the young Spaniard in 2026. The KTMs rounded out the top 6, with Pedro leading the way and Maverick Vinales making a strong return for Tech 3 after rehabbing his shoulder injury. Pedro, after trying an assortment of fairings in the afternoon session, the newest of which apparently drawing heavy inspiration from the 2024 Ducati, seemed content with the day but hesitant to draw any long-term conclusions, emphasizing a need to go over the data first. This according to Alex Whitworth and Peter McLaren of Crash.net. For now, KTM's top rider is here to stay, but more than just regulation changes may be on the way for 2027. Time will tell. Stay tuned. That's all I have time for today. My name is John Boy. This is John Boy GP. Subscribe for more MotoGP content, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.